Classic Tractor Professor, coming to you from my new basement workshop. We just got done building a workbench down here. Got some shelves, pretty nice little work area. Here beside me I've got a 1927 model Maytag 92 engine. The serial number is 234879. Picked this engine up about, I don't know, 2 months ago. Got it in on a package deal when I bought my John Deere A. And a buddy of mine had it, and there's a Model 19 under the bench here that came with it. And it was stuck when I got it. I've soaked it with some Marvel. We've got it turning over now, so I've already got one 92. It's a 33 model. I bought it. It was a running engine when I bought it. It needs to have some gaskets and stuff put in it. It leaks a little fuel and whatnot, but we're gonna start tearing this one down and do a complete 100% restoration on it. So if you care to follow along, we'll have a video playlist going. I'll put a playlist up when I get done with this video here. This will be part one, and we'll have a playlist of all the start to finish on it. So anyway, let's get started and see what we can get tore apart tonight. I won't get to work on it much this evening, but get a little bit done. And pull the broken spark plug out. Let's see if we can get this pulley off. If everything comes apart that easy, it'll be nice. Really enjoy working on these old engines. They're a lot of fun. I'll go ahead and have a look behind here right quick. I've got another one of these that's tore apart. It's a 27 model as well. I got it from the same guy I got these two from, but I was gonna rebuild it. I tore into it. There's a lot of broken pieces and a lot of work needs done on it, so I think we'll probably just end up relegating it to a parts tractor. I am going to have to go out to the pickup and get a better screwdriver, so I will be right back. Okay, running out the pickup. That screwdriver's got a pretty mangled tip on it. It wasn't working too good. Right. Governor and everything looks to be intact on this one. Yeah, points are working like this. Yeah, this is going to be a lot better. A lot better motor. Another one, the governor came out in pieces. The mag plates broke. It's pretty rough. Pin out of there without too much trouble. Beautiful. That might be a chore. Okay, let's spray that. I got the wrench stuck on it. Not going to be able to hold that, do what I need to do. That's okay. We can come over to this side. Take this cover off. There's one bolt here, goes into the corner of the fuel tank, and there's a set screw right here, which is smaller than 3/8. Just wiggle it off. After years of sitting in the dirt, took its toll on this one. She's moving though. Yeah, she's moving. Cover on the other one's broke, so I want to try to be as gentle as possible with this one. Spring out of the way. my pliers? I spend more time looking for the tool I just had in my hand than I do working on things, seems like. Oh, there they are. Right where they're supposed to be. I don't believe that's factory. It has some of the factory green paint on it even. Wowee. And green. That would be that hard coming off. But when you're dealing with something that's coming up on 94 years old, well, it is what it is. All right. I'll go ahead and stop this for a minute. I'm gonna work on this, get it. I'm probably gonna put a little heat on that, spray it with a little oil. I'll go out the truck and get some oil, so I'll be back here shortly. All right. It's a few minutes later. I sprayed some penetrating oil on it. Let it soak for a minute. We're getting somewhere now. Slowly but surely. You're just going to be patient with it. It'll come off. Just like that. Oh, all that dirt and everything in there. This thing was, it was sitting in the back of the barn, buried in the dirt for a lot of years. But we got it off. We didn't break it. So I'm going to call that a win. Another bolt go. And these pieces here, the starter, kickstarter, it just slides off. It doesn't look too bad. Not a lot of excessive wear on it anywhere. Put it on there backwards. Oh. There. Set it off to the side. there. Pull that pin out. And this should come right off, and be careful because there's 4 little balls in here. A lot of dirt. Go ahead and spray that while we're waiting. Heard one ball fall. Quite a bit of wear marks on that. I don't know if you can see them or not. But that's been kicking into them balls over the years. The thing is, make sure you don't lose any of those. Together. Take this piece off next. I was expecting that to be tighter than that. There's a little washer under there you need to make sure you keep track of. And that, somewhere, there's a pin in that. Right there. Clean that up a little, get ready to pull it out. Four screws to hold the mixer on. And looks like the lead washers are still behind them. They do. There are places you can get new lead sealing washers for those. Surprisingly, it don't look too bad inside the gas tank. Screen looks good. Back up. Yeah. Mixer's valve's a little stiff. We'll tear this all apart. Clean it up anyway. There is no gasket on that. That's odd. A bit of in play there. holds this on, there's a taper pin goes in here. Of course, it's buried under 1,400 years of setting. Doesn't look like that many. I bet it's probably been setting 30 or 40 years or better. Go get a punch. Yep. I don't have any punches here at the house, so that may have to wait. But there's other things we can take apart on her. Go ahead and get the cylinder off. I'd like to get that flywheel off of there. I just don't know if that thing's gonna turn loose or not. Would you looky there? Make a special tool to do that, but I have had pretty good luck with just doing this right here. Lightly tap that. And the flywheel comes off. All right. Governor's all intact. There should be, yeah, right there. There's a key in there. Just to come out. And of course it's not wanting to come out either. Pair of side cutters usually works real good for that, but I'm gonna bring some more tools home tomorrow for doing some of this. Don't quite have everything I need here. Get this cylinder off and out of the way so we can get in there to that a little easier. Those, I believe, are 9/16. Really not a whole lot to these old engines. This is my first one I'll have ever restored, but I've torn apart another one. I had planned on starting to restore, and after seeing it, how bad a shape it was in, I got this one, and it's 27 model as well, first year production for the 92. I decided I might be better off just to use that other one for a parts motor for this one if I need anything. Have a hole in the cardboard. One that doesn't look too bad. Too dark in here. I'll get you off the tripod later. We'll get a better view of everything inside. Cylinder doesn't look too bad at all. All the rings are free. There's some scoring on them, but they are all free and they move. Important note, when you put these together, this little indentation right here always faces up. Just a little something to be aware of. Okay. Ooh, a lot of play in that rod though, man. She's been around hard. Get you off this tripod where you can get a better view of that. There's a lot of wear in that, but it can be fixed. On the back side back here. There, well, I got you up here. There's a better view of that pin I was talking about. All right. Okay. Now, in here is a screw. Right there. It is gonna be tight. They most generally are. And all that does is clamp that magneto plate in place. And all good soaking. And while that's soaking, we will see about getting this piston out of here. Little cotter pins they're tiny. And some guys probably don't have much trouble. Me, my fingers are so fat and I'm so blind that I have trouble seeing to get them out of there. We'll get a good look at that piston tonight if we can. Rod. See how bad a shape they're really in, because that is socket and a ratchet, which I've got a socket up here. I do not have a ratchet down here though. Be back again. Okay, back again. I'll get a ratchet and refreshments. A lot of play there. She don't want to turn loose. Very lightly. Tap that out of there. Whew. Yeah. We're going to make a mark too. This is top. Some kind of a you'll know what we look like to wear. Yeah, that rod is pretty egg-shaped. But we can fix that. That can be fixed. Well, you see, but pretty it's dark in here. Anyway, that old rod's pretty egged out. It can be fixed. Well, we'll save it, or my other one might be in better shape. I'm not sure. We'll see. Might be able to save it. Crank's pretty scarred up too. Somebody might have run that without enough oil in it at one time or another. Loosen that screw off. Torque will clear out. Not really what I wanted to do, but it worked. This is the fun part. Lots of oil. We're going to stand that up. Fill that in, let it soak in a little. That other one I've got, the backing plate for the mag is broke. Hoping I can get this one off without too much trouble, because you could buy these remanufactured, rebuilt, but I'd just as soon not have to. That's $170 that I would much rather spend on other pieces. All right, this one's going to come off. Yeah. This one's gonna, oh, funny bone. This one's gonna come off, I think. Give her a little more lube. She'll come off. I think that. Okay. Yeah. We salvaged that one. All this is going to have to be cleaned up. Cylinder bolts. Let me get this. Fuel tank base off. Now this bolt back here, the one we took just out for the front cover, it's going to be a little longer. Just make sure when you put it back together that that longer bolt, and it's pretty self-explanatory, but see, the longer bolt goes under in this front corner up here under that plate. This one here, you have to use a screwdriver on. A socket will not fit on it. Or a wrench. Neither one will fit. You have to use a screwdriver. Alright. As you see, I was saying, excuse me, all the bolts are the same, except that one that goes under the cover. It holds it on as well. Lift that up. Oh. A little rusty, but not bad. I've seen a lot worse. A lot worse. That plug coming out of there. Oh, another battle one. Rusted up. It's one more battle one though. Sometimes those plugs are froze in there, they won't even turn loose. Drill them out. That one came right out. So. Alright. No gasket there either. That's kind of odd. Four. Four bolts that hold the crankcase to the fuel tank top. Your half-inch wrench will take them out with no problem. Got about a half-inch wrench. Supposed to be a lock washer under them, but that one already kind of disintegrated a little. Got the correct early top on it too. Thought that was kind of neat. The letters raised. The later ones were set down in a little oops. Sorry about that, guys. Set down in a little indentation. My 33's got the later style. I don't know what year they changed, but pen doesn't look too wore. A little bit of wear on it. Alright, now all we've got is a crankcase. And I believe I am at a standstill for tonight. till I can get a punch. Okay. Don't do that. That hurts. Okay. Well, after hurting myself, I think we're gonna call it quits on this for tonight. Oh, that hurt. Anyway, that's the basic teardown of a Model 92 Maytag. Minus the, don't do that. Oh. Ouchie. Get the right tool for the job. I've got punches at work. I'll bring them home with me tomorrow night. We'll get that pin out of there without taking another finger off. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this teardown so far. So there's not much left. Get that key out, that pin, 4 bolts here. It's all tore down. So anyway, that's part 1. This 1927 model Maytag 92 restoration. Go ahead and get off the camera here. Do some cleanup on some of these parts maybe, or might not do anything. That hurts. So anyway, y'all didn't even get to see me lose my temper. Y'all be proud of me. Normally I'd be throwing things by now. So anyway, thank y'all for watching. Get to like this video if you like it. Hit the subscribe button if you want to follow along with the rest of it. See ya.